Hey guys, this is DFD, aka Dark Frozen Depths, back with some more Kamihime project. This is going to be the second video for the Tower of Malice, and my original plans was I had the music playing while I record this, but now I can't do that without having to record my voice through separate programming, and now I'm not trying to do that because, one, it kind of makes things a little bit out of sync, and two, I'm a little bit too lazy to edit. I just want to upload this straight away, especially since I can only get one shot. But anyways, before I even get into the Tower of Malice, there's some things I want to go through. First off, Nandi is going to be the next event. What the heck? Something popped up on my screen. Nandi is going to end up being the next event, so there's that. My union actually did pretty good on a lot of this stuff. They did manage to get the ultimate kills. I guess they really rushed through things a little bit while I wasn't even on here because I couldn't do too much because I was working at the time. It's like I literally got back home about an hour ago, got something to eat. But, and mind you, it's 11:30 in my time zone. So we did get this. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the 350 for that, but it's a ring, so I'm not too worried about it. Sometimes it comes with good effects, sometimes it doesn't. I'll check the union chat later. But yeah, that's pretty much the results of everything right there. If I was honestly able to stick around a little bit more, I probably could have got more stuff. But, the other thing about this is the fact that you want to accept your stuff as soon as possible, too. Okay, we got a decent amount right there. You want to do that as soon as possible, too, because a big thing is the simple fact that, we have a time change, too, coming up, because daylight savings and all that. So, yeah. So this gives me officially 6 gotcha fools, I do believe. I'll handle that later. But, other thing, Nandi is going to be coming soon. We're going to get a new character, new event, and all that. I'm going to look up the details and find out what's going on with that one. And you'll see a video uploaded about it soon. And for those wondering what I was talking about mainly throughout the previous Tower of Malice, I was just mentioning a few things that was actually kind of helpful. Like, say, if I had Solomon, and then some characters I couldn't use because I didn't have certain weapons. So, that was a problem. Nandi looked like she's going to be light, but I can't tell. Maybe that's why we're getting dark boosts right now, but, I'll find out eventually. Oh wait, I can hit Tower of Malice from this. Yeah, see, that's the other stuff there. But, the other thing, too, I mentioned, which somebody did point out in the comments, it was about the turn things. I did not zero turn that because I was not trying to. I did not have to, so I didn't really try to go for it. That's something that tends to make people overreach themselves on this type of stuff, but again, it's anybody's preference. But that's the whole thing. I don't try to blow everything out the water because I don't necessarily need to. Do it in 4 turns or less, you still get the same amount of medals. I don't think it changes anything. Even if there was a rankings tied and everything, I don't think it changes that. But, anyways, let's see here. Mission details. Yeah, there should be this for the next 2 floors where it's like 3 survive, use thunder, clear it. Simple stuff. This is still the easier section. Now the battle details. And like I said before, I got this off my phone, but you may or may not have heard me on that. That's why I hate that loud volume. By the way, that volume was set to 1, which is why I can't do it. But anyways, beginner, the debuff's starting to go up. So it's standard level. This is an AoE burst. Actually, that's not what it says in the translation here for the what's its name? The wiki's actually wrong here. Because this says water damage on a single unit for all of them. The wiki's actually wrong. But this is right. It'll debuff my defense and raise theirs. So I have to kill it first turn or things are going to get a little bit more difficult to handle. You have no unique behavior. You have no unique behavior. You're the one that's got the more HP, but your damage to an enemy, that's not a problem. But this one's got standard level HP. Standard debuffing and attack power too. Beginner, but the attack power standard, the debuff standard. So standard's starting to pop up a little bit more. That first one you definitely want to kill as soon as possible. It will do that first turn, so you make sure you ability nuke it. As for party, that's why I said ability nuke. I'm going to break out a few ability-oriented ones. I'm not exactly sure who I'm going to use. I may end up using an SR character for this. Just because they tend to have more abilities, and one of them's pretty oriented for that. That I definitely have. So, first things first, let's switch party because I'm not changing this group. In fact, I had to toss in Soul because I needed a healer, so I put Michael in backline. But, yeah, and as I mentioned before, there's characters that can't get used for a while because I've already done so. This is why you save as many characters as you can. I pretty much burnt through 2 Kamihime per floor. That makes a total of 4 of them. If you go in there half-assed and have your full list and everything, that's 12 I would have burnt through. So you should not have sub-slots unless you are absolutely sure you will not clear things with your front line. So be very careful with that. And this, I want to get offensive types because this is the point where I actually do need to start paying a little bit of attention to stuff so it doesn't get like... Wait, is it still SSR? Okay. I don't want to use them yet. There's another one I haven't leveled. Ugh. Well, I'm going to be taking you because you're level 1. If I'd known that, I would have tossed her with the other level 1. And I'm going to be taking... You know what, I freaking hate her mod because she can kill her stuff so quickly. She will kill herself so quickly. It's like if you're not careful, she'll drain her HP very, very fast. So that's what I'll do. I'll take them. Takes a little bit of planning to go with this one. And this is weird without having any music or anything. Hell, the background even changed. So let's go 3rd floor. And again, I got the info off my phone too while I'm looking at this. I'm recording off my computer and then looking at the info on the side for my phone. What they don't tell you is that the burst times or whatever, there should be one with 2 charges and then one with 3 charges before they'll hit their enemy burst. The one in the middle is definitely the one that's going to be the hardest to kill. But absolutely try to wipe out that first one with an ability. Absolutely do that. If you don't, she's going to buff others. And that's just the start of what the tower is going to start doing to you. So, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful of that. And thank you, there is multitudes of Karens. I should be able to use Karen for both of these floors. Right now, it doesn't matter if she appears or not. But it will play later on because, well, I have been feeding some weapons and leveling some of this stuff. Like, I just got a Pride of Weapons, the level 9, I believe. Skill level 9. It's going to come into play later. But anyways, I want you powered up. That's a fallback. I have no clue what Azrael's going to do. This is why her mod's going to end up siphoning her HP. She's got a counter, but that buffs all her stuff and then puts her with a burn debuff every turn. Every turn. Should have debuffed the attack and defense, actually. Oh well, too late. One of them didn't even get it, but it's not the one that matters. You have to die. That is the first and foremost. You're next. And I will one turn this if... Yeah. It survived. Sometimes you just can't zero turn it. But like I said, that's not even a point. The point was to try and do this so I can actually still get the bonus. Because it's not like I can't go in here without my Thunder characters. I can indeed. I probably can do that up to the 8th, maybe 9th floor without trouble. But before I was able to clear the 10th floor, I think. Possibly the 11th, still using water characters. And this grid's even stronger than the water one, so yeah. But yes, turn until clear, doesn't matter. This matters. Because I don't have enough thunder power in order to actually run the entire tower with them. That also includes characters, because I'll run out. But I am getting a nice little handful of medals. I wonder if they added to the total and have a static number. I'll see when I go back to that page. But this is where you're going to start seeing floors where you got multiple rounds. But same as before, those missions. Make sure at least 3 people live and make sure there's thunder. More or less. Where is the character icons? Okay, there we go. But yeah, beginner, standard. This one nukes everybody. And that's actually said in the thing too. Chance to apply Dizzy to everybody with normal hits. It's not a problem. But this one, random damage. Another Dizzy chance. Load of crap. Beginner, standard. That's the same stuff. Whoops, I didn't mean to go out of there. This is the reason why I said that. If it wants to load, there we go. No, I didn't want you, I wanted this. Now you can start seeing 2 stages. Standard level of stuff right there. Damage to all seals your bursts and abilities. This is where things can start getting tricky. At least if you're weaker. And if her HP goes below 50, she will heal herself and damage cut a lot. So make sure to get her out of there. That's why I'm going to save something that can knock her out. Arthur's got that burst anyways. Because I'm not doing this with Solomon because I don't have weapons that will get... Well, I do have weapons that can Solomon can use. They're just not going to be SSR. Let's see here. So those throughout the participation. This time I'm not worried about offense or defense or anything like that. I just want to make sure I got certain characters still in there. So let's swap the filter. And a lot of those characters I can't do crap about. Forgot about Luna now. Okay, now I'm going to be burning a few level 1s. I gotta get rid of Growler and Luna because I didn't realize. I really neglected my Thunder team, didn't I? And who knows, I might be sitting on a few very good combinations, but the lack of SSR is kind of what throws me off. Because I only literally have like 4 of them. That's SSR. And some can't even go to full power. There are Thunder healers in there though, and I want to hold on to them. If possible. I don't think Gryla was a healer, but even if she was, she's not fully leveled, so it won't matter. Even if it wasn't a problem of fully leveled, I still want them at least to level 35, so they got access to all their abilities instead of just the starting ones. And I think it's 45 in order to buff up one skill, and then I think it's 65 to get the other one. Okay, so we should be set. Again, this is still the easy part, so if it looks like I'm just blowing through it, trust me, it gets worse way later on. And very fast, too. When everything starts having standard difficulty, that's when you need to really start paying attention. Unless you're just like a player that's got, like, pretty much the strength of my light team. As you saw them, they had 55,000, and then they had all that assault and everything. But there's probably people out there that got like a good 200% assault because they went and final broke all their weapons and stuff. Me, I do it as I go along because I don't even have the access to do that, and it's going to be on different sets of grids. Some of them I don't even care about, like Rahab Knife Final Break. Forget that. I'm pretty sure it's a good weapon. It's just the fact that it's on a team I don't intend on using too much. They don't even let you hit a recommended button on this. That's kind of unfair. But then again, it'll probably just fill your team with a whole bunch of people matching the element, and unfortunately you don't want to use too many. Or you'll be sitting back not being able to do anything for a while. Okay, so Gryla is indeed a healer. The problem is I need to level her, so by the time I get to use her again, I need to make sure her HP's up there. Okay, she's got arrow stacks. I want to save that. I want to hit you two. I don't know what Luna's going to do. I think she was AoE. No, she's single target. But, let's do one round of normal attacks. I don't care. Okay, yeah, see, now I definitely want to do this. Bye. Again, as long as I stay under 4, I'm not really under pressure. If I was trying to zero turn, that would be definitely impossible right now. But, Arthur's probably going to override this. About to say, if you get defense debuff, that'll be great. Now we do as before. Burst and see what happens. But if she survives, I'm going to have a problem. I didn't think she'd survive that burst, but standard HP could be kind of unreasonable a little bit. I think they still count like 300, 400, maybe 500,000 as standard. It might be going into expert at that point. I don't know. There was another page within the tower stuff that had it was for the fire tower, but it actually had a good estimate for the HP and all that. And they gave ratings of immeasurable or something, whereas like somebody had like 15 million HP or something. Okay. Well, that's that. Now that it's day 2, there's rankings and all that, and quite frankly, it don't matter. At least in my case, because I've gotten every possible medal I can get up to this point, so I'm pretty much tapped for the top. It's going to end up being that way. Now, how they discern who got first or whatever is beyond me. And honestly, I don't kind of get that. It's like, it's okay to have ranking systems and whatnot, but the thing I kind of hate is that, like, if you're going to have rewards, don't do something where it's going to give you something extremely worthwhile. Because then that's just helping the power creep get a little bit too out of hand. Yeah, they do add to the total. I got like almost 5,000 now. So they add to the total, and then they got the current amount that I just got. So that's how they do that. But, okay. That's all for this. So if you just came to see the tower, then that's it. But stick around for the gacha pulls if you want to see that. Otherwise, I will see you next time, because I definitely got to do that Nandi thing. But for those of you who are sticking around, let me go get my magic gems first, and we're going to see who comes out of there. Because I honestly get the strongest feeling that Nandi is going to be light. So if that's the case, beefing up Dark would be nice. If Hell freezes over, I might pull Anubis. And I got a decent amount of Dark characters, even a Dark Healer Osiris, so yeah. So that's a decent amount of magic jewels I just pulled. There's a decent amount of rewards I just got. I can start leveling some more stuff. And I got another 50 magic jewels. And honestly, I may have done enough missions in order to get another pull. Let me double check my mission tab. Yeah, sorry for the setup, but this is what happens on camera, more or less. Like, if I don't take this stuff to off camera, then you're going to end up having to sit through and see this, because that's just how it is sometimes. Wow, I cleared a weekly. What's the one that's not cleared? I didn't do a daily quest. How did I not do a daily quest? Unfortunately, you're going to have to see me go through that real quick. Sherpaton. Shine Spirit. And these little pieces of crap, because you get flooded with them so much. Let's also go... Yeah, the raid battles, I expected that. I didn't do that enough, though. Okay, enhancing that Dolan, that's pretty much done. And I can still get all the missions, too. I just need to go, take care of it. Unfortunately, I gotta go to an SP quest. So that means... I didn't do the gem thing, I don't think. That should count as a daily, I believe. Because I don't need light materials. My light characters are fine. They're more than fine. Unless I somehow get another light character, I don't need more materials. Huh, my phone's actually going to sleep. It's been on that long. Yeah, I didn't do the gem. Okay, let's change that, because I definitely got to do it eventually. And that's another thing, too, I forgot to mention. Like, I did say that the EXP stuff changed. I have no clue what the gem ones did. I don't know if they readjusted the gems that these enemies give out, because I haven't really paid attention. Plus, it doesn't tell you in-game. It'll just tell you after everything's all said and done. All these Anubises, but it don't matter. My white team hits just as hard as my dark team. When buffs and debuffs aren't a factor. Besides, I don't think it matters, because even if I toss Thunder at this, it's the gem quest. Everybody can clear it. I could probably clear it with this team. I just won't risk it just in case one of them freaking dies. Because they are still low level, which means they won't be hitting all that hard. And I will make this fast. I probably won't hit the attack button, depending on what happens. It's not like I need to beef up Herc. I just need to use AoE all the way through. And I currently have 2 shots of AoE with a possible. I think she ups ability damage, doesn't she? No, she doesn't. But, This is the main reason why I do this. Now, if the loading was done a little bit faster, that'd help. I don't know why it's lacking. Loading's been kind of funky on this for a while. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. That's definitely killing the holy. I don't know if it'll kill the diamonds. Yeah, it didn't. Diamonds are pretty tanky. But they're the ones you want to see, because I do remember they're the ones that give the most. So let's whack one. Good. Let's whack the other. How long it's taking to load all this crap? I probably would have been faster to an attack. See, this is the thing I hate about this game, is the fact that there's issues with connections. At times it's working fine, and at other times it's slow. That's the only issue I have with this game. Okay, so Artemis may or may not kill off the diamonds. Let's say the holy gets hit twice, but I won't even need to buff Arthur for this. She did like 100,000 without any buffs. That's pretty powerful. Well, no, she got one buff because the summon effect. Yeah, this was unexpected. I thought I would have had the magic jumps for it, but I guess not. So, sorry you guys had to sit through that. That's something trivial, but it is what it is. That way I'll get 7 pulls instead of 6. And like I said, I could have cut this off, but I'm kind of too lazy about it. Yeah, see, it's taking so long to register everything. Now, if I'm correct, that gave me my mission, which in turn gives me my magic jewels, and I'm also set to continue with the weekly. Yep, those count. Yeah, some stuff I just can't remember, because I'm pretty sure I confirmed that before. Yeah, speaking of remembering, did Satan ever get awakened? I don't remember if she got awakened yet or not, but she wasn't in my awakening tab, so maybe I already did. Anyways, let's go to the gacha. Finally! These videos tend to drag out. I'm about to say. Oh, and I've already done that premium pool, unfortunately, sorry. It was crap. With the loading issue, this is going to take a minute. Yes, I'm okay. You look like a crap pool. If it's a gold door, I'm letting it play. Even though I can indeed hit the skip button, it'll immediately show if I got something new or not. And some say you get better stuff single pulling, some say you get better stuff multi-pulling. Statistically, you should be getting it getting more stuff multi-pulling, because it guarantees an SR. But however it works. I know when SR is guaranteed, that changes the percentage for SSR. I don't think it does it much, but it does change it. Here we go, gold door. Fortunately, we'll never let you know if it's a rainbow or not until it's too late. But interestingly enough, I remember that +1 right there, I went in +99 Ming Huo. So, I literally have 5 Eidolons that are +99. I would have had more, but honestly, I've been spreading the plus values around. Some got sold off and so forth. Because I will say this right now, unless it is a 100% Idolin or a Kaiser, assume I've had that Idolin before. Oh, there's still not... Isn't that the Luna weapon? You guys really want me to have Luna, don't you? And Deadpool. Oh well, I tried. I could get more pools, because, you know, Tower Medals, but I'm going to hold on to those. But anyway, that's all for this. More of this is definitely going to come soon. Because I absolutely have to go over that Nandi thing. That is something totally new. So you'll see the same format for that. And that's pretty much it. I did hit rank 104 going raiding because I wanted to get some light weapon materials. Because that catastrophe was going on. It might be another one. I did a fire catastrophe and got another one of those little gray piece thingies too. Fire catastrophe is pretty easy if you sit back and attack her instead of her lackeys. I'm not kidding. But anyway, that's all for now. And like I said, more is going to come soon. But anyways, that's all for now, guys. Take care.